Yeah. I need to record this before I forget.
Yeah.
So, I'm here to ask you some questions.
Fair, fair.
We can
Yes.
make it quick, so like I don't, disturb you from your drumming. Where is this? The questions. Okay. So basically, in theory, you should be watching a video. Okay, I'm gonna send you the link, and you can watch like 3 minutes or something.
Okay.
Let's see. Shareable link. Um. Okay. So, are you on your phone right now?
I'm on my laptop.
Okay. So I sent you to your WhatsApp the video,
Sure. I'll look at it now.
so you can just look at it like as long as you feel like watching, really.
Oh, this was the first meeting. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair, fair, fair. Okay.
The demo for it. It's a ballad, it's a ballad, and it's like a Latin ballad, which
Okay.
in theory the genre is called bolero.
Bolero.
It's like romantic. I don't think you've heard this type of music. Maybe, I don't know.
That specific Latin genre, I don't think I've listened to. But obviously, I think I can sort of
Okay,
find my
so
way
am I
through
just
it.
watching
Yeah.
just the video?
I mean,
in it?
it's pretty just for like a minute, like audio
sure.
here.
Yeah, you should be able to like share screen.
Yeah, you're right. Where is this? I guess here. Okay, so no, where's iTunes? There we go. Basically, this song is done, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. But it would be amazing if like I could get like, a proper recording for it. But anyways, I'll check that out. Yeah, that's basically it.
Awesome. Sounds great.
And it's basically like, I mean, what you heard. Like, funky with the feels. I feel like I don't really have to like guide you that much because like you're really good and like you just get into it.
I appreciate.
I mean, you just like, you go with the groove and like you get it right. So at least that's what I feel I get since we've worked together. But
that's cool. No, yeah, that track definitely I can get right. In terms of what's actually been played, do you want, in terms of drums, me to follow exactly what the Logic drum and stuff been played, or
no?
Do you want to like just
basically like I think like the feels, like the places where the feels are, yes, but that's because like that's a bit obvious, like it's like in the transitions and stuff like that.
Yeah. But in terms of groove, you want
in terms of groove, you have like freedom. Of course, it needs to be like according to like
Yeah, obviously the sort of same type of.
I just think it could be better than the drummer in Logic,
Yeah. No,
like it's cool. Quite static. It's like
yeah.
So
just that human presence.
Yeah, definitely. So it's not like I want it exactly like that. So cool. I will be sending you this track with the drums on and then without them, of course.
Just, sweet.
Yeah. And I'm also gonna be sending you some of which were like crazy. So I'm gonna play you.
I guess beforehand, I used to get into a lot of soul, funk, and R&B. Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, if we found a way to do it, I don't think I would mind too much.
Yeah, because we could do like a
Since that's still quite high, which I think
they
to be toned down.
Has it been a minute now?
I think it's like been like 2 or 3 minutes, to be fair.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. Okay. I know it's funny and really weird, but it's fun. All right, so the first question is, how did you feel about the previous session?
I felt it was very productive in terms of you sort of communicating your own musical vision myself. Through that session, I definitely got specific ideas anyway of what it is you wanted to achieve in terms of this project of yours, and what you wanted to accomplish in terms of what I could bring to the table in terms of my parts and stuff. So yeah, I thought it was quite productive in that sense.
Yeah, nice. So were you comfortable?
Yes, very. I guess from the last time, so we've worked with each other, I sort of had an idea of what you were about and how you sort of work within a musical environment. So I felt super comfortable doing this, and yeah.
Cool. What do you think impacted your workflow?
Impacted my workflow?
Yeah.
I would say that first session definitely impacted, because from then I was able to take specific notes about what to sort of bring in terms of the tracks, well, the type of tracks you wanted to include within this project, and the way you sort of communicated that to me was very clear, and that just made it easy for me to just crack on and come up with parts that were sort of fitting towards the stylistic features of your tunes, and also within sort of the recording process. Also, like with you and Andre, both of your sort of type of workflows sort of impacted a lot. It was just easy just to get stuff tracked down, and it was just like a very productive session just in all. Obviously you and Andre are very talented people, and that it was just very easy just to see within the session what worked well and then needed to sort of be changed. But yeah, from then on, it was pretty simple in that aspect.
Cool. That's interesting. Are you happy with the work that you did?
Yeah, I'd say normally I'm that type of person that's like never satisfied with what I do. I'm so picky about like little details. I think that's just the perfectionist side of myself, but
I think all musicians are like that, honestly.
Honestly, I'm trying to come down. But I think overall, from what I listened to, in terms of what you played back to me during the session, I was very, very happy with what I'd come up with, and and I hope that's the same with you. It's your stuff, so
yeah. I mean, I was happy, so that's good as well. Okay. What was your mood, and what made you feel like that?
What was my mood?
Yeah, overall. Like, I know, like, it can change from session to session, but like overall throughout the process.
I guess me personally, throughout this whole sort of process and experience, For me, it's very, very relaxed. In terms of mood, very easygoing. And obviously, sort of looking at it from a professional aspect as to oneself, making sure that each of my parts was secure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of like calm, relaxed, but also at the same time sort of focused. Yeah, having a focused mindset throughout the session was also important as well. But yeah, it was quite exciting as well, actually. At that time, obviously, I wasn't really playing much because obviously,
Yeah, COVID, yeah.
stuck indoors. So yeah, it was also very exciting to sort of get back into the swing of things in terms of being able to record in person instead of just relying on remote methods. So yeah, it was very that perspective.
Yeah, that's cool. Um, if you would have done something differently, what would it be?
Hmm. If I'd done something differently. Um, Trying to think.
It's valid to say I wouldn't change anything as well. So
I don't want to say that because that just makes me sound like and stuff. There's always something to improve on.
yeah,
I guess I would have tried if I was to do this again, I would have tried to have come up with sort of stuff sooner. Because obviously I know it took a bit of time for me personally to send stuff to you in terms of ideas of grooves and structure. But I guess that's just like little things, and obviously other stuff was going on.
yeah,
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because obviously the two sessions, both the sort of speaking session and the recording session, sort of went pretty smoothly.
yeah,
Um, I don't know. I can't really much to sort of change in that perspective. I don't know.
yeah. I would personally. I mean, this is like. I feel like it's very difficult because, like, at the same time, it's not really up to me. But something that I would have done differently is like have in person, like, face to face talks.
Mhm.
Especially when we're like going through, like, the composition and like fills and stuff like that. Like, it's hard to communicate through Zoom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's latency and like all this stuff. But I guess that's just something that we don't have control over, like, being in a pandemic, and like there's certain limitations, and obviously like that affected. But I do feel like overall, like, it went pretty well anyways, like.
Yeah. No. I
So
agree.
yeah. And our last question is, how, well, it's kind of related to that one, but how do you think we could improve our session, which I basically answered myself.
Well, yeah. I think going back, if that specific variable that you just mentioned, if that was something we could have done, then yeah, I would have definitely said yeah. To sort of be in a room face to face whilst having that very first session. Obviously because of the reasons you just clearly mentioned out and pointed out. But yeah, obviously that was something that wasn't under our control, as you mentioned as well.
Yeah,
Uh, but yeah, I think other than that, I think how we sort of continued on from there um, was quite effective and sort of ran very smoothly. So
yeah,
yeah, overall, I was satisfied with stuff. I think you were as well, and I
yeah.
think yeah, you were too. So yeah,
Cool. And is there anything that you would like to comment on?
Like to comment on,
Yeah.
obviously working with you in the past, it's very you can always sort of relied on that. Working with you, there's always going to be sort of good material produced, because obviously you're very talented.
Thank you.
Yeah, when as soon as I got the call from you, so yeah, I knew that this was going to be an exciting thing to do. And
Oh, that's nice to hear.
yeah, working with others like Andre on certain tracks, it was just like so cool just to be around with people playing with actual musicians again, and
Yeah.
it was fun. Like,
Yeah, because I was your first session, wasn't I? Like after a long time.
after, because
Yeah,
obviously
I remember you saying that.
the gap from February until we actually came back to uni in March, and you were the first one that I got to actually start doing for the actual the first recording session for 2021, essentially, like
Yeah.
in-person recording session. So yeah, it was great. So no, that was super fun. So yeah, again, thank you for getting me involved.
Well, thank you for being part of my project, and it's almost done. So yeah, I'll be sending you the tracks soon, hopefully.
Can't wait.
Yeah. It sounds really good. Like, I mean, all of it sounds good, but like the tracks that we were done with you, it's like they sound really cool. Like the rock song sounds amazing. It's just like the composition is so crazy, like how it goes and everything, like chord changes and like I don't know, that's just like a mood. It's a crazy track.
Very cool. But I think more attention to detail, like it's so cool for someone to be sort of hands-on, because I feel like me personally, because obviously I want to sort of do this as sort of like a pure profession, like more of the session stuff.
Yeah.
And me personally, having someone who's always hands-on musically, it's always easy, or makes my life easier anyway, because at least I know what I'm playing is good for the track, or if there's anything I need to sort of change or improve on, I know.
Damn.
Was good in that perspective, because at least you were able to communicate clearly to me the and sort of pointers out that sort of needed to be present within the music. So yeah, no, that was great in that perspective. So yeah.
Well, thank you. And thank you, and we'll be hopefully doing more work, I think.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, that was it. I'm gonna stop the recording now.